Hello everyone. Here we use our demo to show what we have implemented. So our demo, the format is a H5 page. So we're using the embedded browser in the MetaMask wallet to show our demo. So when we as a volunteer to arrive at the volunteer activity organized by the NGO, then after we finish the volunteer, we can using our email to register, to check in, and to claim our proof of volunteer protocol SPT to remember of volunteer. So I first use my email to log in because we already registered when we sign up the volunteer. So when I log in using my email, we can get the information. So we have two options in our demo. The first is we can claim of proof of volunteer protocol SPT to remember we did such volunteer in the activity, and this activity is to digital upskill for kids. So I first claim the POVP SPT. So then when I enter this page, the system encouraged me to submit one of the picture. So this picture will be stored in the IPFS and also will be stored at Archive to be stored permanently. So I first upload the image I take in the activity, in the volunteer activity. Then I click next. Then I want to because I'm already in the wallet, so I can mint the SPT. So after I click the mint, SPT file is issued, and on the backend, the proof of volunteer protocol is we achieved one of all smart contract, and then we can go to the OpenSea to see the latest SPT I have when the system had issued. So you see, the left one is a new SPT I have issued with the picture I submitted. So in this demo, we hard-coded this title and the description, but in the future, we will dynamically to write in the information about who, where, and where do such a volunteer organization, and this volunteer organization is organized by which NGO or which social enterprise, and who is the PRC of the NGO or social enterprise to assist her in such a volunteer. So I think we can contribute to more the social reputation on chain. So in this case, I think the other people see the SPT and he or she can donate to this SPT. Then more and more people will join to help the children as much as possible. So our second scenario is we also want to remember the checking of we want to also to remember who we meet during such a volunteer. So here is the second option, is meet other volunteers. So we can search the name who we have already talked offline during this volunteer. For example, during the volunteer, I met Tony and Mia. We have a very grand chit-chat. Then I want to take a picture with Tony and remember we meet during such a volunteer. Then here I can see some description of Tony. Because I'm already in the MetaMask, so we can now we only need to log into the Lens protocol, because this wallet address already sub of Lens protocol handler previously, so I can log in directly. Because we think that we meet with each other is some kind of social behavior, so we register using the Lens protocol API to integrate with Lens directly, so we can better integrate with Lens ecosystem. So here we can see the Lens protocol handler and what we previously posted. For example, we meet with somebody at a family day, and we can click poster to remember the day as such, and this volunteer activity we meet with somebody. So I just want to using this picture to see we meet you as such volunteer. Then I can say I meet with Tony and the volunteer. Then we can sub the poster, and we call the it seems I mean twice. In the backend, we call the Lens API to issue a Lens NFT. Yeah, you see, here we in the profile page we show the latest post I just posted, and then because of the Web3 composable, we can also go to the Lens store. Lens store is a Lens protocol application similar to Twitter. So I can see previously in the Lens store I can see the Lens profile page and what poster I have posted. So I just refresh the page to see. Oh, hey, here is the latest poster I made through our demo application. But because of the Web3 composability, we follow the same rule of Lens protocol. Then the Lenster can also see my poster. So in our scenario, although the data is issued from is generated from our application, but we also want to encourage people on the Lenster to see who we meet, and then we can using the connector or can using the comment to encourage more people join this scenario. For example, we can predefine the collection rule on the FT. For example, when people connect this FT, 80% of the money will be donated to the helping a girl NGO, and 20% of the money can be given to the handler himself. So as we think in this situation, more people will be encouraged to continuously do this volunteer thing. Both the NGO, both the platform, both the volunteer individual can contribute as much as possible. And his friends, the friends of volunteers, can also see this, the NFT, or see his or her poster on the social application, and they can donate, although they cannot join in person.